Morning everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another shark safari session with me, Tyron. Been a while since done a video, sorry guys about that. It's been a hectic couple of months, bit of traveling. I have done some fishing, it's just obviously it's bits and pieces in between, so little quick sessions, not really enough time to do some videos, but today we will be doing a nice video for you guys. Some winter fishing. I've been getting some nice shad in a couple of areas. I'm going to post some photos at the end of this video and getting some really amazing shad on this coast. Not a lot of other things like the normal winter fish, the galjoen and that have gone a bit quiet. This is the third day of easterly wind. Tomorrow's blowing east again. It's almost unheard of. It's end of July, middle of winter, and 4 days of southeaster. That's the middle of summer, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be like this. It should be way more westerly wind, of which there's been none. So obviously the galjoen have packed up and left. I stand to be corrected, but I think we had a galjoen derby a couple of weeks ago, and 190 something anglers, only 83 galjoen caught between St. Francis Bay and I think Stillby. So yes, it's different at the moment, but today we are going to be targeting some cob. There has been a few nice ones around, and obviously with all the southeast, it should bring them on the bite. Sea behind me, as you can see, is looking really good. It's not all the way down, but it's down enough. You can find some nice pockets and nice banks holding some calmer water for some cob, and they should be around. So we're going to throw for maybe a shad or two as well, because there's been so many around. Not really in this area, but all the southeast and the nice water should maybe bring a shad or two in. So we're going to take a walk up the beach here, about kilometer and a half, to some really nice spots, find a good bank, and hopefully we'll be showing you guys a nice cobby, and then possibly some shad. And then, this time of the year you've always got to throw for a steenie, so let's see if we can get a nice steenie as well. But conditions point to at least a decent fish or two today. So yeah, we'll see you soon with some fish, hopefully.
Say, first steenie.
Took a while, jeez, and so many rods with so much bait. Something had to bite eventually, but yeah, well done on a little white crab. So yeah.
Oh, beautiful formation. And there he is. First little steenie. Slow start. Here he is. Lekker.
Okay, so there we just got that last decent steenie. I reckon about 2.5 to 3 kilos on a white crab with some pink prawn tied into it. So what turned out as a cob mission has quickly become a bit of a steenie mission. So yeah, while they're around, let's go for them. So I'm just going to do my favorite steenie baits here, which normally always gets the job done if they are around, which I hope there's just more than one today. And it's the choker prawn combo. So basically, you've got your two choker strips. I like to use quite long, thin strips, just to get a lot of good movement there in the water. Now you pop those two on. Now you can hit them with your mallet, but I don't really hit them because they're already so thin as it is that if I hit these guys anymore, they're not going to be able to go on my hook. Also, there are a few peckers around, then it just it enables the peckers to just eat your choker off quite quickly. So you want that choker there to last a bit, because your choker is going to be doing the moving for you. So fish obviously hunt by smell and they hunt by sight. So, and obviously, yeah, of course, the lateral line vibration, but without live bait, not as much vibration. This will make a bit of movement and will vibrate, obviously, not nearly as much as a live bait. But we're going to hone in on the other two main sensors, which is the sight and the smell. So what I do now is I just add 3 or 4 nice fresh pink prawns like that, and I hold their tails close to the top of the hook, and then I just tie them in nicely like that, not going too far past the actual curve of the hook. And this is then obviously going to act as the scent. So believe it or not, these pink prawn in the water actually make a very good amount of scent. So this is what we're going to use to hopefully get that steenie to come in with the smell and then see the movement, and then hopefully he will eat this bait. Then just while you're tying, sometimes the cotton goes over the barb, especially when your bait's moving, and you just do that, turn it a bit, and there we go. So we've got the prawns on there, and then we've got this choker, and that bait's, if there's a steenie around, so again, probably going to do the job. And then just there onto a nice running setup. So yeah, let's get this guy in the water, and hopefully we can get an even bigger steenie in that 6 to 7 kg mark. Hopefully see you now. And of course the cob baits are still in, so we never know. Fish are obviously feeding, so let's just hope for the best. So there you go. That amazing steenie bait that I threw, that I said, yeah, steenie will eat it, wasn't even 5 minutes, and very, very nice shad. Probably about 1.5 odd kilos on that choker prawn bait. So yeah, it shows you that bait works for a lot of things. Luckily, the hook got him lacquer, but I can see it's about to be bitten off. I think if I had to fight him another minute, he was gone. But yeah, bait's working, fish are coming in. So yeah, let's get a few more.
Say number 2.
Number 2 for today, yeah. Steenie already shared in the boat. Steenie number 2, I think. Was a long wait. To wait about 3 hours for the tide to really come, but she didn't disappoint. And the bite seems to have started, so let's land this one and hopefully still get that cob that we actually came here for. But hey, I'm not complaining with these fish.
Okay guys, here you go. Got another steenie, second one of the day. This one came on straight pink prawn. So the prawn's doing the job one way or the other, whether we're mixing it in with choka or with crab. But sure, beautiful little fish. Look how fat it is. Very nice fat stomach there. So he's been eating nicely on the banks here. So thanks for the fight. I'm going to stick her back to fight another day. Okay guys, always put your undersized fish back, please. Let them grow up and make some more for us all to fight one day. Awesome guys, there we go, another beauty. Okay, the southeaster has really started to blow now. The next last half an hour or so. It's a bit more difficult to keep a decent bait in the water. The swell's already pushing from east to west, which made it a bit difficult. We've had to follow some of our baits, and now with it blowing out the east as well, it's kind of a double whammy. But the fish are still feeding. We just got to sea barbel now. Bit of a pain, but the fish are still feeding. Don't be scared if you're catching sea barbel. I know it's a nuisance, but the other fish are feeding in between them, I can assure you. So then what I'm going to do, my second favorite steenie bait is just a good old clean bloodworm. You can mix this with a bit of prawn or even a crab, but I like to fish my bloodworm nice and clean like this. And then you can see my circle hook is there at the bottom of the worm, so it's going nice up the line like that. And yeah, hopefully that will get us one more decent fish just before we close up today. Hasn't been the worst day, but yeah, fishermen are greedy. 3, 4, 5, however many you get, never enough. You always want one more. So let's give it a bash and see if this doesn't do the job. And this is a favorite bait of what we did come here today to catch, which is a cob. So let's see what happens. Alrighty, there we go, session done. Got very uncomfortable on the beach. Southeaster really started to hiss a bit. Not the best to stand in, nice and chilly, especially in winter. And it was just bowing the lines and unfortunately with the swell pulling the baits right out of the zone. So possibly could have got more fish. The sea was looking really good, perfect temp. The fish obviously, as you saw earlier in the video, were feeding, but just actually became impossible to keep a decent bait in the water. So we packed up and after those two sea barbel, or what they call officially a white sea catfish, we didn't manage to get anything else, but 2 very, very nice steinies of probably 3 to 4 and another smaller one of 2 to 3, and that shad of around 1.5 to 2 kilos. So it's a good day, not a bad day at all for winter fishing. Didn't get the cob that we wanted, but as soon as the sea comes down and is lack again, we will go give it a bash, and I will do another video for you guys. But just to sum up, sand prawn baits did the job. We didn't get any pickups without a bit of sand prawn in our bait, so that was the job today. And it just shows you the bait that you go and collect yourself, even though it's hard work and that takes time, but it will get the job done. So happy with today, and yeah, on the way now to clean up and get ready for the next session. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more fishing videos, and like I said, we'll do it, and we'll get that cobby soon, I'm pretty sure, and I'll do a video for you guys on that. But everyone stay well, and we'll see you again soon. Right, cheers everybody.